Alright, jabronis, this is a big match. Probably not as big as UBC Grand Final, but it's happening around the same time as the UBC Grand Final. This is my round 7 match of the Orange League. Your Tampa Bay Frogadiers picked up a bye last week, so we are chilling at 4-2. We are cleanly chilling in that wildcard spot for the Yellow Conference, which is fantastic. But we want top spot. And in order to get that, we're going to have to get past my good pal, the Ryan Plumber. Now, Ryan is an incredible battler, and he is ahead of me by 2 wins after beating me in the first round, and then I got another loss when he won. So, beating him today is the big main game plan. If I can beat him today, then all I need is for me to keep on winning, and then I need Ryan to lose another battle and I can get ahead of him. But it all starts today. I have to win this battle. I mean, honestly, I don't have to win it because I feel like I'll get through regardless. But I want to win this one because if I do win it, then it puts me in a position where I can overtake him. And that's the position I want to be in. That's where I want to be right now. So we're going to rock with this team. As you guys remember, it is specially defensive Bronzong, physically defensive Chesnaught, physically defensive Clefable, Banded Mamo, Chopple, Curse, Snorlax, and Agility Mega Ampharos. I decided to go with T-Bolt over Volt Switch in the end, after some contemplation. I feel pretty good about the team. I just got to play it smarter than last time and, you know, just be cool as a cucumber this time. I'm pretty chilled out. I'm a little bit against the clock. Lately I've been having 2 jobs, so I've been working a hell of a lot more, which I like because, you know, obviously money, but I don't like because then my time isn't very well organized and whatnot. So, what am I scared of? I'm still worried about the Mega Gallade. It's still a threat and a half. I don't believe I'm unaware Clef this week. The battle's been accepted. Let's see what he's brought. Okay. That's pretty much exactly what I expected him to bring. So, no Sylveon, which means I am very, very glad I brought my Mega Ampharos this week. It's going to be very, very good for us. He has a pretty good team. What I really like in this matchup, actually, is my Snorlax, because that Avalon doesn't have Roar. It's the only way of really stopping this thing. Like, obviously Bishop can hurt it, but I can live hits from Bishop for a while. Also, what I really like is, again, he didn't bring Slowking, and he doesn't really have a switch into Banded Mamo Earthquake. Lead matchup-wise, it's tough, honestly, because so many things to lead with. When it comes to things that I feel are expendable for my team, I don't really know how I feel about Bronzong exactly being expendable. It is a fantastic switch into Avalugg plus Garchomp still. Chesnaught is definitely going to be coming in against Bishop. And John Cena in against Gallade. Galvantula shouldn't be an issue for my Mega Ampharos. And Amoonguss is not a problem for my Snorlax. I feel that my best lead is Mamoswine, just because it has a very good matchup against the majority of this team. So I'm going to go with Mamo. He's going to lead with Bishop here. So Bishop normally has base 70 speed. But I feel that Ryan might go with some kind of Focus Sash set for this week. I don't want to lose my Mamoswine turn 1 because I'm not running speed, I'm running bulk. So the safest play for me is just going straight into my Chesnaught. It is designed. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Obviously, I know that an Earthquake here would kill him, like drive him into the ground, dead to rights. But I'm going to play it a bit safer here and just go into my Chesnaught. Hopefully, I'm really hoping he doesn't have Aerial Ace this week on his Bishop. That would be super unfortunate. It was something that I knew he could be bringing. I felt it was either Aerial Ace or Psycho Cut because of the threat of Emboar. I'm actually really happy with this situation, to be honest with you. What I can do quite safely here is just Leech Seed the Avalugg. If he Toxics me, it's a little bit annoying though, so it's a 50-50 right now. I don't know whether I want to Leech Seed him here and take a Toxic, or just pull a safe switch out to my Bronzong. I think the Bronzong is the safe switch here because it allows me to get up my rocks very, very safely. against him. I'm going to choose Bronzong here. If he goes for Crunch, that's cool. I'm not really too fussed by it. It will allow me to get some free rocks, and then I can kind of shuffle around a bit. I just don't really want to get poisoned when I don't have a Heal Bella on my team, because obviously Chesnaught is a very good switch-in to a lot of his team, especially that Bishop. It's going to be very, very important to be able to have a switch-in for that thing. So I need to play it smart and safe here. Honestly, it'll be interesting to see what moves he has. I believe he would have Toxic and Rapid Spin, and probably an attacking move, so I'm going to assume maybe like Avalanche. And I'm hoping the last move isn't Raw. I'm going to go to Bronzong as he does try and Toxic, so that's cool. We predicted that play very nicely. His Bronzong switch in, I don't really know what it is, but I think this turn I want to go for Rocks, just because I know he can spin them away with Avalugg, but he's not exactly in a position to stay in here, so that means that Avalugg's going to come back in at 75%. And I can take advantage of that. So I'm just going to go for my rocks here. If he goes into Bishop, I do have a Chesnaught that can come in, so it's not a big deal. He is going to go back into his Bishop, which is fine. We get our rocks up, which is cool. Even if he pursuits, it's not going to do too much because we do have a bit of bulk on us, and Chesnaught is the dedicated Bishop switch in. If he has Aerial Ace, then he has Aerial Ace, and we have to live with that, as he just goes for his own rock. So I think he's a lead Bishop, which is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Honestly, I don't mind if rocks go up on my side. As you can see, my team doesn't really care about rocks. I'm going to fire off a Leech Seed now, as he could go into a Moongus. It does make a bit of sense for him to go into a Moongus here, but I think actually then, because of that, I'm going to go for a Spike, because I feel he won't go into Avalugg against me. I feel like he'll go into a Moongus. I'm going to fire off a Spike here, because he knows that I can just Drain Punch his Bishop, and then Bishop would die. So I feel Spikes here is pretty darn safe. It'll weaken the Avalugg even further, which is nice. It just puts a bit more of a dent in his team, as every time that he Rapid Spins with Avalugg, I can punish it with Chesnaught if I need to. As he does go into a Moongus, which is fine. We predicted this. I feel like it's a bit too early to go into Snorlax, but then again, like, it is my best switch in here to a Moongus. I don't really want to go into Mamoswine to take too much damage, so I feel like Snorlax is a pretty safe play here. The issue, though, obviously, is that he has Bishop and he has Garchomp to deal with this thing, so it'll probably be like a switch in and then a double predicting him to switch out. I think is how I'm going to have to play it. So I'm going to go into Beanbag here, expecting a foul play. Okay, that is 0. I want to Curse here, but then again I know he has Clear Smog that he can go for straight away. So honestly, my safest play I feel in this situation is actually just going for Frustration. Just because it can hit Bishop coming in, it can hit Garchomp coming in for some damage at least, and then I can just switch out and go from there. And if he stays in with the Moongus, I can get off a good, nice little chunk of damage. There you go, I get a crit. Unfortunately, he goes for Clear Smog, expecting me to go for some kind of crazy move there. I don't do that. Now, judging on the crit from Frustration, a Moongus will probably die to another Frustration here, which means I'm going to try and make a prediction here. I feel that he will either have to go out to his Garchomp or his Bishop. What Pokemon do I feel can match up well against both? I'm going to assume it is my Chesnaught. I feel that he's going to go out to those guys just because Amoonguss has been weakened a bit here, and obviously he doesn't want to lose Amoonguss to another Frustration, so it makes sense for him to switch here. So I'm going to try and make the aggressive play out to my Chesnaught, predicting him to try and switch out here. As he does, straight into that Avalugg, so perfect. We catch that Avalugg coming in, which is very, very nice. Honestly, I feel he has to Rapid Spin here. He can't Toxic, he can't afford to Toxic at this stage, so I'm going to go straight for, honestly I want to go for a Spiky Shield, to be fair, because I feel that Rapid Spin makes the most sense for him. He rocks and spikes are up, there's no reason to Toxic here, so I'm going to Spiky Shield, predicting him to want to go for the Rapid Spin, as he actually chooses to recover, which is fine. I honestly don't really agree with that play, just for the fact that although you can recover there and that's cool, you still have all those hazards in the field, so if he Toxics me here, it's annoying. Sorry, I had something in my throat then. If he Toxics me here, it's annoying, but I'm going to choose the Leech Seed now, as he does Toxic me, which I don't really mind too much, because I can just fire off another Spike, and if he wants to Rapid Spin now, he's taking Rocky Helmet and Leech Seed, so he's kind of losing this one-on-one. As he does choose Rapid Spin now, but he's going to take Rocky Helmet, he's going to get rid of... Oh, he's going to get rid of Leech Seed, that's shit. I forgot about Rapid Spin getting rid of Leech Seed, so that was kind of a bad play on my part. He's going to go into a Moongus now. So I'm going to pull the aggressive switch into Mamo. He has no reason to stay in with Avalugg here. he can just go into a Moongus and get some free healing back, so I'm going to go straight into my Mamoswine. It makes the most sense to me to go into this thing, as he's going to choose a Recover, which is fine. I don't really know why he would choose to. I mean, obviously Avalugg could just 1v1 my Chesnaught there, so I guess I can understand it. I'm just going to choose to go into my Bronzong. So yeah. I'm going to choose to go on Bronzong because I assume he's going to Toxic or something. Yep. Not going to let that happen today. Really not. Really not up for your games today, Ryan. Really not up for it. So he has Bishop that can come in. Chesnaught's poison, so that's shit. That's really bad. I'm not doing too well right now. I'm going to go for my rocks as he's going to go back into Bishop. It's not going to plan. How can I break this cycle? That's a good question. How can I break the cycle? I break the cycle by Toxicking this thing. He's going to Avalanche now. But all I got to do... I probably should have gone for Toxic on that turn, but to be honest. But I'm going to Toxic now. If he goes into Bishop, so be it. Because yeah, he feels he can probably one. I don't know. I'm going to Toxic here. If he goes into Bishop, so be it. He stays in, thank God. Okay. Whoo! Alright. This Avalugg is about to get 1v1 to hell and back. Because he has revealed his full moveset is Toxic, Recover, Rapid Spin, Avalanche. That thing cannot touch my Snorlax. So I'm going to go straight into it now. It is my best play here against this Avalugg, as he's going to double into his Bishop, which I find a bit surprising. Of all the things that you'd switch in against... Okay. I mean, it seemed a bit late to switch that in, but okay. Chesnaught is a very obvious switch here. I know that Bishop would have to have low kick in order to kill me here, but I have a Choppleberry. So I feel like this is a good turn to rest, because honestly, if I feel like he's a Bishop, he's just going to knock off here. It makes the most sense. Allow me to get a free rest off and get some health back, and then I can, you know, send this back in against a Moongus. So yeah, if he's going to knock off, I'm able to live that because of my defense investment. As he is Life-Orb, I can just rest this up quite easily. Groovy. I'm going to go back out to my Chesnaught here, as I can deal with any move that Bishop goes for. And Rocky Helmet plus Life-Orb is going to dent the Bishop and put it into, hopefully, some of that crispy Ice Shard range from Mamo, which would be nice. We're slowly getting it back now, guys. He's going to go out to a Moongus here as I go out to Chesnaught, which is a good play on Ryan's part. It's a good play. I don't know what he's going to go for, though, to be fair. Foul play again? Probably predicting Mamo. I can go to Snorlax and just, you know, Sleep Talk. Not a big deal. Yeah. I don't really lose too much from doing that. Just going out to Snorlax and Sleep Talking, to be fair. He's going to Sludge Bomb, does nothing. I can just fire off Sleep Talks for free here. If he goes out to Avalugg, I can 1v1 that thing with Snorlax. If he goes out to Garchomp, I go into Bronzong. The main issue for me right now, guys, is that Bishop, because my Chesnaught is poison. I have no way to get rid of that poisoning. And I'm not running speed on my Mamoswine. So, there's that. I also don't want to get Toxic with Mamo, but I want to try and get Banded EQ to 2-hit KO that Avalugg, which I can do, I believe, if I get Rocks up. He's going to go into his Garchomp here. I'm going to be fast asleep and get off a rest, so go me. But against Garchomp, I have a pretty safe switch into this thing in my Bronzong. I know that it can have Crunch and whatnot, but I have Levitate, so I can deal with most of the moves he goes for, and I am specially defensive. Unfortunately, Ryan brings Banded Garchomp yet again. Fantastic. Okay, so I know that it's banded, so I can kind of... Well, it just means that I can deal with everything but Earthquake. So I go into Clefable here. Actually, no, this can work. He's clearly banded, so cool. Clefable can take that. I can actually go for Wish here. And if he goes into a Moongus or something, I can go straight back into my Bronzong, I believe. As he does go into a Moongus, I can go for the Wish. Now, I really need to go back into Bronzong on this turn. The thing I'm scared of, obviously, is Foul Play. I don't know how much Foul Play is going to do to my Bronzong. That's not what I wanted, but whatever. This is a big turn. If I can get my Bronzong back up with some health, that is really, really crucial. Foul Play to a Bronzong. That's if I have 4 attack. Am I? Please tell me on my team builder. I made sure my Bronzong had 0 attack. Has 30. Foul Play will kill me, which is frustrating. I can't bring in Bronzong this turn. It's just way too risky. What I can do though is go into my Mamoswine and eat up any hit effectively, and then get the wish back, and then put immense pressure on his team. I think that's what the play I want to make. I'm going to choose to go Mamo here, because I feel like he's going to have to go for foul play. As he did. We can live that, get all of our health back, and now we're in a good little spot. He's obviously the AV Amoongus, which his last move is probably Giga Drain. Now I know that my Choice Banded Ice Shard has a chance to, my Choice Banded Icicle Spear has a chance to kill here. He might go out to Avalugg, but if he does, that gives me a chance to go back out to my Snorlax, or I can go out to Bronzong or whatnot. The Banded Garchomp is annoying, but his team is already getting weakened to the point where I feel that after Rocks, my Ampharos can come in and just start wreaking havoc. I'm going to go for Icicle Spear, because I feel that he won't predict me to be banded again and do the damage. I hope he doesn't go Avalugg here. He does go Avalugg, damn. But I'm not too fast I'm not too fast by I'm going to Avalugg here, because like, what's Avalugg doing? You have Toxic, Recover, Rapid Spin, and Avalanche. What exactly are you doing? I'm almost safe to just go straight into my Bronzong, to be fair, and get up some rocks. Obviously it's not ideal because this is meant to be my Garchomp switching, but I can just start sacking stuff if I really need to. He can obviously like start spamming Dragon Claw soon as well. So Banded Garchomp again, the bane of my existence. Do I want to go into Bronzong here? I think I have to. Yeah, I have to go Bronzong. Safest play out of all my choices here, as Avalanche shouldn't be able to kill me. It does not. And what I can do pretty safely here is get up my rocks again, which is the main thing I wanted to do with Bronzong on this turn at least. Obviously Bronzong's not going to be around for much longer, but being able to get up rocks against the Avalugg is pretty darn good in this scenario. What I'm going to do here, guys, is fire off a Heavy Slam, as I know that I outspeed the Avalugg. I've seen Lefty's recovery, which means that by going for the Heavy Slam here, I might be able to put him in a range where he keeps on dying to Toxic if he doesn't recover. Base power of 40 against an Avalugg? Damn, Avalugg's fat. Do I want to pull the aggressive double then? I really want to pull the aggressive double into my Chesnaught, because then he'll just keep on taking damage and whatnot. I think that's what I'm going to do. Getting my Chesnaught, predicting him to go for Rapid Spin. If he does, we'll take that damage, and then some. And he has to recover this turn. I'm going to fire off a Drain Punch. If he goes out to a Amoongus, I have a Snorlax in the back. Not a big deal. And his Avalugg is getting supremely weakened. So he is letting his Avalugg get weakened, which is fantastic for me. Honestly, that is good news. That is good news. Amoongus can't really touch my Ampharos, can it? I could just set up on the Amoongus and Twit KO it. But from there, it's still... I mean, Bishop would just die. Garchomp would just die. Oh no, I still need rocks, I feel. I still need rocks. I'm going to go into my Beanbag. He's going to foul play. We can eat that. Okay. I feel that he's either going to go into his Garchomp here, or he's just going to stay in and foul play. What I really want to do is pull the aggressive double into my Mamo. That's the play I really want to make, but I can't make it, to be fair. How many Sleep Talk turns have I had? Let's see, there was one. There was the rest. So, yeah, I've only had one sleep turn. If he goes into Garchomp, I might just... Do I want to sack Snorlax though? Because, like, it's kind of good. I don't know, I'll Sleep Talk here and see what happens. He might withdraw, he might stay in. I'm going to choose to Sleep Talk, as getting damage on the Amoongus is nice, and if he goes into Garchomp, so be it. I have sacks to that thing. I want to keep Bronzong alive, because I want to be able to get up rocks late game. Because if I can get up rocks while Avalugg is that weak, it means Avalugg can't come in to spin them away, or else he'll die to basically everything on my team. So, that is the game plan. Ryan's taking some time to think about this. He does go into Garchomp, which is fine. If I get it for Curse, this would be great. I get it for Frustration. That does a lot of damage though. So, you know, nice. I still want to keep Snorlax around because I can set up Curses for days against Avalugg. At this point, I'm pretty confident he's going to go for a Declaw. I really want to get up rocks. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice not getting up rocks to be able to win this battle. Because because I have to sack something here to get in my Manfred for free. So I'm gonna sack my Bronzong. Actually, hope he goes for an EQ. Be kind of funny if that happened, to be honest. It actually does. Not even bad. Okay, we make him plays out here, so we can get up our free rocks now because he is obviously banded Garchomp. I don't want to go for HBI, so that'll be a bad play. I'm gonna go for my rocks right now. He has to be banded. He's either yeah, he has to be. He does go into Avalon. This is wicked. Okay, this is going all according to plan. All I have to do with Bronzong here is just spam Stealth Rocks. This turn I can just go straight for a Heavy Slam and get off a bit of damage. A little bit of damage. He's going to recover. This is fine because as long as I can just keep the pressure on his Avalugg by like spamming Stealth Rock, he can't Rapid Spin enough. Like, I'm going to keep on doing this until Avalugg goes down, because what he's doing as well is he's healing my Bronzong. So I'm just going to go for like a cheeky Toxic here, because I want him to Rapid Spin. He just keeps going. This is fine. Like, honestly, you're healing my Bronzong, which was one of the things I thought was going to die as fodder. But this works. I'm going to Toxic again. Please Rapid Spin. Thank you. Okay. Free rocks again. I'm winning this 1v1, Ryan. I don't know. Like, he's let my Bronzong now get... Okay. I don't agree with these plays because he's just let my Bronzong get back up to a range of health where now I can effectively and constantly deal with his Avalugg every time it comes in and beat it 1v1. I'm going to sack off my Chesnaught against the Bisharp here to allow my Ampharos to come in and Mega Evolve and just start spamming Dragon Pulse, pretty much. So Chesnaught's coming in to die. As he's going to knock off, it does actually kill me, so this is going to take a ton of damage off of him, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. So at this point, obviously he could kill me. He knows I can go for Spiky Shield though, so I feel like he'll switch out to Amoonguss. I'm just going to go for Spikes. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Spike. If he kills me, he kills me, but like, I don't really care. I could have Spiky Shielded there, so I don't really agree with Ryan's play, to be honest. Like, it didn't really... I don't know, it didn't seem like a smart play for him to take a ton of damage, but I'm going to go straight to my Ampharos now and be like, well... Okay. Thunderbolt's the obvious play. I think I need to go for Agility. No, he's going to go into Amoonguss. There's no point Agilitying up now. I'm pretty sure Mega Evolving and Dragon Pulsing will still kill the Bisharp after it takes like Life Orb recoil. And you want to keep the Bisharp around, you know, switch into Bronzong. So I'm going to go straight for the Dragon Pulse. It makes the most sense. As he goes straight into Galvantula, he's going to sack this thing off. Cool. Yes, Mum. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so the Galvantula goes down. I really wish I had Agility there because that would have been huge. Agility with rocks up would have been freaking huge. That would have killed Avalugg, Garchomp, Galvantula, Bisharp, and then it would have left basically Amoonguss plus Gallade at that point. But unfortunately I didn't Agility, so that's whatever. He sacks off Galvantula, which is nice, I guess. So one thing I'm really liking though, the more this match goes on, is my Mamoswine's positioning. The Bisharp is almost dead. If I can then weaken the Gallade, I'm in a position where I can spam Banded Ice Shard for game. That's what I wanted to do last game. I'm keeping Mamoswine as healthy as I can in order to achieve that. So far things are going to plan, I would say. I feel like he might go into Garchomp here. It is like, out of all the Pokemon I can see on his team right now, it's his best switch in. Yep. I'm going to go into Clefable here. Although Clefable is my dedicated Gallade check. I feel that if this Garchomp is going to go for a move... I think he's going to go for Dragon Claw. Makes no sense to EQ. Dragon Claw would 2KO the Bronzong. And would kill this. And that's the big thing for him. So I'm going to go into my Clefable. I'm going to have to. Or I sack off my Snorlax. But Snorlax is my best switch into Amoonguss. But then again, Amoonguss doesn't have Spore. So I can come in with Ampharos against Amoonguss. So I feel like maybe I should sack off my Snorlax. Yeah, that makes, in my eyes, that's making the most sense. Because then I can just go into my Clefable, and I can go for Wish, as it maybe goes into Avalugg. I can kill Avalugg off with a Moonblast if I needed to, or not if I have to. I can just spam shit to kill that. That's all good. If it goes into Amoonguss, I can go straight back into my Bronzong, which I believe is at the range of health now where it lives a foul play. So I'm going to go straight into my Snorlax and sack it. It is my safest play. I really wish Beanbag could have got a kill this game, but he decides to EQ, so I'm really glad I didn't go to Clef. Okay, that's awesome. Free switch into Bronzong. Fantastic. Terrific. Now, if I'm Ryan, obviously I'm not staying in, so I'm gonna... Okay, this is where it gets annoying again. He shouldn't stay in, but he might. And that's the frustrating part. Now, he needs this Garchomp, doesn't he? Doesn't he? He needs this, right? The problem for me is I have no real way of killing that Bisharp. If it comes in now, I can go for the Heavy Slam. I could then sack off my Bronzong against it. HPS won't do shit. The thing is, I don't really have a switch in for Bisharp. That's the issue you can see right now on my team, is there is no Bisharp switch in now. My main two are dead, and it's a 50-50 because he could just stay in and EQ right now, because he can predict, he knows that I would have to switch, because I know that he's locked in, so it makes sense for me to predict him to switch. You know what? I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, because it still hits Bisharp after rocks and whatnot, and just, it's an all-round safe play. He does double into a Moongus, so we get to hit a Moongus with HP Ice. It did literally 0. I'm going to go into my Ampharos here. As we've seen, a Moongus is pretty much full moveset. I'm assuming the last move is Q Drain, but I can go into this thing, fire off a couple of D-pulses, and it'll die. Foul Play will do nothing to me, so that's nice. That's nice. I break the mold. He is going to Foul Play. As you can see, it does literally 0. I lose absolutely nothing from Dragon Pulsing here, on this turn at least, so I'm going to fire for D-Pulse. I am modest, so I know he's Assault Vest, but this should do a ton, to be fair. Stat Dragon Pulse. I don't know if he's Assault Vest, so this could just kill straight up. I really want to Agility, but he has Clear Smog, so I'd rather save my Agility for next turn when he's almost dead. Whoa! Did anybody see how little that did? Oh my god, 26%? Okay. That's literally 0. We have to fire off some more Dragon Pulses here. He has no switch in, that's the plus side. He has no switch in to Dragon Pulse. Not even Bisharp at this range of health can come in on Dragon Pulse. So if I can weaken and kill off this Amoongus, it's big. He goes in. Dude, no way. Oh my. That's huge. That is a huge turn in this battle. Does he Sucker Punch you or does he knock off? That is an incredible turn. What this means now, guys, is basically that he has sent in his Bisharp for the last time. This is Bisharp's last stand. So I need to think. If Bisharp goes down, Garchomp's still a bit of an issue, but Mamoswine then looks freaking insane. This is a really tough choice. It's either staying in here, going for Agility, predicting some kind of Sucker Punch play. I think that's what I have to do. Because if I'm Ryan, like, I'm only going for knockoff here to kill. And I can go for Agility then. And then he just goes into a Moongus and I die. But, like, at least then he can't get a free switch into his other guys. And if a Moongus kills me, I go straight into Mamoswine, lock myself in a Bandit EQ, and blow back a Moongus and Avalugg. And then we got a big chance. I think I have to go for Agility, but he can Sucker Punch. The Iron Heads, that'll kill me. Please don't flinch so I get off his Agility. Yes! Okay. He should go into a Moongus, to be honest. But with the Agility, it means that with a Moongus in now, he can kill me in 2 shots, but then I can continually weaken a Moongus to bring in my Mamoswine, and I get a kill every time Mamoswine comes in now. This is huge, guys. 2 D-Pulses is all I need to do. He clears Smogs, which is fine, because honestly, like, I'm just going to spam Dragon Pulse here. Because then I can go into my Mamoswine after this. Perfect, okay. Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Something's about to die. Manfred, I've saved you this time, buddy. I've saved you this time until the end of the battle so you could start destroying lives. Fulfill your destiny, my child. He's going to go into Avalugg. He has to. He doesn't want to take an ice move. He has to go into Avalugg, and Bandit EQ is about to tear him a new one. Goodbye. Whoo! You do not get to get rid of rocks. That's not a play that happens today. Not on my Mamoswine's watch. Perfect, okay. So Avalug is going to go down, which is incredible. It means that my Bronzong becomes a very easy sack, and I believe then the combination of my Mamoswine and my Clefable can win. Because Mamoswine blows away everything on his team, and Clefable can deal with everything else. I just need to quickly check again how much Banded Adamant Ice Shard does to Gallade. Not Life Orb, unfortunately. Why am I saying unfortunately? This is doing more damage than Life Orb would anyway. Choice Banded Ice Shard to Mega Gallade. He's doing a lot. Okay, good. So he's going to lose his Avalug this turn, which is awesome. He's going to lose a Pokemon. He's probably calculating to realize that I am Choice Banded. Now the thing is, after Rocks, all Gallade has to take is like one. Okay, so basically guys, what I'm saying is I am going to win this battle the moment the Gallade gets weakened. If I can get rid of Gallade, I think my Mamo can clean up. Okay. Okay, Manfred. He has to go Gallade here. He could go Garchomp. I don't know why, but he could. It's a tough choice for him. I don't think he can go Amoonguss because at the health Amoonguss will be at, it'll probably die to a Banded EQ, just at the top of my head. He might think he can live it, I don't know. He could go Gallade. Gallade makes a lot of sense, but that's why I have Clefable on the team with counter this week. So deal with that Gallade. So, yeah. We'll see. He does choose to go Garchomp here, so I guess that's because I'm 2, 4, 4 in there. Garchomp EQ. Yeah, Banded EQ would kill me, surely. I'm assuming. Item. Choice Band. Jolly, Banded EQ. Yeah, that definitely is going to kill me. That's his play. It's EQ. So I'm going to go straight into Bronzong. Has to be his play. In order to kill me, at least. Yep. That had to be his play. Now, because of this, he can't stay in. Makes no sense. I'm going to go straight for the Heavy Slam against the Amoonguss, to be fair. Get off a bit of damage against it, as he can just foul play me. But again, like, it's just bringing him down to the point where if Amoonguss dies, I can go into Mamo, get another kill. That's the thing. I'm going to Heavy Slam here. I have no reason to play around. He actually goes into Gallade. This should do a decent amount. That's kind of perfect. Gallade's almost at the range of dying to Ice Shard, which means that my Mamoswine is almost at the stage where I can win. Especially if he goes for close combat. Actually, yeah, if Gallade goes for close combat here, do I win? I'm going to stay in and Heavy Slam because if Gallade kills me here with close combat, then he is in range of dying to Mamoswine's Ice Shard. I'm going to go for Heavy Slam. I'm going to go straight up Heavy Slam. I don't care if he knocks off. He SDs, we get off a second one, and now Gallade is in complete Banded Ice Shard range. Let's go, Frogadiers! So all that's left to worry about is an Amoonguss at what would be 56% health. Defensive Amoonguss at 56% health. It is a roll to kill. Oh, sorry, that's not max defense Amoonguss. My bad, my bad, my B. But it's still a 2-hit KO, and Giga Drain won't kill me from the range of the map. So do I want to keep this alive? Bronzong alive? Because it can take a hit from Garchomp now. I really want to go into Clef predicting a close combat, but frankly, I have no reason to play around with this shit. I can just, you know, make smarter plays and win, you know? So I'm just going to Heavy Slam again and die. He Night Slashes to kill me, which is cool. Banded Mamo Ice Shard is about to save the day, I think. Only way it doesn't save the day is if for some reason he goes into Amoonguss and switches back out to Garchomp to sack it as like a double play to get more regenerator. But I think Banded Mamo Ice Shard's about to save the day, guys. I think Manfred this time is going to fulfill his destiny that he was meant to do in the first game. Bronzong, Liberty, you just put in so much work this battle, bro. I think Manfred can do it. This has been a long battle. I have to leave for work soon. Holy shit. Come on, Ryan. Don't think this... Like, the only thing you can do is have Amoonguss in the back, but we've calced. Fully defensive Amoonguss is gonna die after Rocks to this Ice Shard. It is a very good roll in my favor. Amoonguss will be at, what, 50%? Yeah, it's a roll in my favor for it to die. Come on! Oh, this is killing me. He's Assault Vest Amoongus, I know, because it was the same set he brought to beat Manaphy. Ice Shard kills. Okay, this is good. Okay. Even the low roll should kill this Amoongus. Come on, Manfred. Come on. If he doubles out into Garchomp, I will double out into my Clefable. Because if he sacks Garchomp here, I'll go out to Clefable. It is fine. It is fine. Banded Ice Shard should kill. I've just done the calc. Max defense Amoongus against 252 attack should kill. He doubles into Garchomp. He tries to make the cheeky play. I'm going to kill off his Garchomp. See, this is a cool play, I guess, Ryan, but the downside for it is that I know that Icicle Crash would do that much. Icicle Crash does that much. All I need to do is sack off my Clefable with a Wish just before it dies, and then Mamoswine can live a Giga Drain, I believe. Oh, Giga Drain's a roll. I don't want to risk it, but I don't have Icicle Crash, I have Icicle Spear. Okay. Icicle Spear, 3 hits. 3 hits. So I need Amoongus to have taken a bit of damage first. It's all up to you, Clef. I need to play this as smart as I can. It's gonna Giga. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna Wish it up. Okay. He can Giga Drain himself back up to full health. The problem is Giga Drain has a chance to kill Mamoswine. So, I'm gonna spam Moonblast and try and get a special attack drop in order to win. I'm not kidding. That's the play for me. Is that I now have to spam Moonblast on the hope of it getting a special attack drop on this thing, and then I got a chance to hit 2 Icicle Spears per game. Please, Clefable, get this special attack drop. Oh, man. Oh, man. I gotta Wish. But if I Wish here... No, I gotta Moonblast. I gotta Moonblast. It's the only way. I didn't get the special attack drop. He didn't kill me. Okay. Relax. Icicle Spear. 3 hits. Does 84 minimum. How much does 2 hits do? I don't want to get the lowest of rolls. Okay. 2 hits won't kill. I'm gonna have to Moonblast. Please, special attack drop. Please. I didn't get it. All comes down to this. 3 or more hits wins. Unless Banded Earthquake just kills. Which unfortunately it doesn't. Whoa. Banded Earthquake does not kill. I just need more than 2 hits. It is in my favor. Icicle Spear is a move that hits 5 times. It is a roll in my favor, but I should get enough hits off. Please, Manfred. Please. Please. Oh! Manfred, yes! Woo! Hold, why did it do 43? My heart is racing! Your Tampa Bay Frogadiers have picked up a victory over division rival, the San Diego Chargers. Their first loss of the Orange League season, and it was my boy Manfred who killed Avalugg, Garchomp, Amoongus, and Mega Gallade in this battle. 4 kills for the Mamoswine in this battle. Insane work as well from my Ampharos, which picked up a couple of kills, I think. Well, actually, Bishop's kill was Lightball, but the team put themselves... I put the team on my back and I said, okay, we're going to do this. And we pull off the victory. Your Tampa Bay Frogadiers are now 5-2. The San Diego Charge Beams are 6-1. We are now right breathing down their necks. We win the rest of our games. They lose one. We take the division. Let's go, Frogs. It is the Verd signing out. I'm stoked. Woo!